Some episodes of the Boruto anime series can be very surprising. For me personally, this was one of those episodes. It is a very fillery kind of episode, which can simply be boiled down to Boruto is afraid that he's going to lose contact with his friends, so he organizes a crazy camping trip in order to try and find a rare fish and eat it with all of his friends. That's pretty much it right there. This is a fishing episode of Boruto, which does have a very cheesy message about the power of friendship, its longevity, and what it means to actually be friends with someone forever. But honestly, it's an episode that I really liked. I think it was the perfect episode for this week. It is Thanksgiving, it's all about family, friends, and togetherness, and honestly, I think it sort of fit that theme perfectly with this one right here. Is it an episode that you can skip and never reference again? Absolutely! But it also is a great showcase for all of these brand new characters who are existing in a world of Naruto that, to me, frankly, is still very surreal. It's something that I never honestly imagined when I was watching the original Naruto anime series. What would happen if we got to see the world that Naruto is eventually going to create? This peaceful world that he hopes to protect. And we're witnessing it right here, and it's still very much in its inception. And I'm honestly kind of loving every single episode, even the faults of it. That being said, I honestly thought that this was a very pleasant episode, which is also sort of a build-up to the big graduation which is about to happen with all of these students, which is a very big milestone for the series, as we're finally going to see these characters as genin. They're going to get the headbands, they're going to start going on more dangerous missions, and we're this much closer to the actual retelling of the Boruto movie, something that I am very anxious to see what they're going to do with the addition of a lot of these new characters, and the possibility of frankly just seeing a lot of new action and development for all of them. The sky is the limit right here, although it's definitely going to be a little bit of a wait. It's very apparent by the preview for the next episode. We are going to have to wait just a little bit more before we get to that graduation. However, this episode did have one really cool scene at the very end of the episode, which is another ominous warning about the arrivals of Momoshiki and Kinshiki. Yes, Toneri Otsutsuki is still on the moon, and he can feel the arrival of a very ominous presence, which is getting ready to collide with Naruto's world. The overall image of this giant mirror which is slowly cracking just sort of amplifies the tension and lets you know that something really bad is coming. If anything, I love the build-up of these two villains, because in the movie version, they just sort of show up and you have to accept that they're the bad guys. Over the course of this series, we keep getting these small scenes with Toneri, which are doing a really great job of amplifying the terror of these two guys, so I just cannot wait to see it. So, what's the rundown on this week's episode of Boruto? This episode was very simple, but very, very pleasant. Like I said, it's kind of a take-it-or-leave-it kind of episode, but for what it is, it was heartwarming and really great, and also made me appreciate these characters a lot more. Especially this really great scene at the very end of the episode where all of the characters band together and use all of their unique abilities to catch this ridiculously oversized fish. That's the weird thing about the episode. It's a premise, and it's all sparked by this thing that Sarada actually says to Boruto about him being so carefree and asking about friendship and it being something that is forever. That's sort of like the theme of the entire episode and goes along with the other couple episodes we've had over the last couple weeks. The PSA episodes of Boruto, as we're going to call them. The PSA arc. That's exactly what it is right there. It's always going to be that in my mind forever at this point. But this one right here felt a little more natural than the last two. It didn't seem as in your face about it. I mean, it was definitely there. It was the theme of the entire episode, but it was also wrapped around this really pleasant camping trip with all of these friends who might not be able to see each other after graduation anymore, and that's something that a lot of people actually go through, and something that people can identify with. And like I said, it all led to a great scene of them all working together, which was really great. I loved the moment with Sumire Kake, who has become one of my favorite characters from the series, and considering that she's only just now made an appearance in the manga version of Boruto, that's saying a lot. I especially love that she still uses her unique abilities, like with the Nue's chakra. She even is able to summon the Nue in its brand new super cutesy form, which does a lot of really cool things in this episode, and everybody notices it too, but they don't think anything of it. They just think it's a really cool ninja ability. It's really freaking freaking great. And like I said, every character gets to do something and contribute in some way to getting this fish, which, not gonna lie, looked really delicious. I don't know what it is about anime, but they always make food look good. Speaking of which, I need to check out that Food Wars show. I've heard that's pretty freaking great. So that's a discussion for another day. What I will say is this episode is good. I like it, and you should definitely check it out. This was a solid addition as it's a build-up to the graduation. It feels natural. The progression of time allows me to appreciate these characters just a little bit more. That's the biggest strength of the Boruto anime series when compared to the manga. The manga literally does just jump right into it, and that is good if you just want like immediate satisfaction, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really great. But the anime series has made me start to care about these characters a lot more, simply for just the amount of time that we get to spend with them and getting to see all of their just really funny quirks, to be perfectly honest. Like, Mitsuki is a funny character because of the fact that he always just randomly appears right in front of Boruto in some of the creepiest ways possible. No one's able to detect him at all. He just gets, like, right up in his face. He truly is a really great ninja. And the more I see Mitsuki and Boruto and Sarada team up together and hang out, more I can see them truly as, like, the next generation of Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. It's really great getting to see it unfold. And I just can't wait to see how they're going to do this movie version justice. What more can I say? This was a good, pleasant episode. It wasn't super exciting or anything, but if you really like these characters, you're going to get a lot out of this one. It really does feel like you're hanging out with them at the campsite the entire time. So, super pleasant episode. Honestly, I enjoyed it. Very non-offensive, but not the most exciting thing in the world. It's a 4 out of 5 from me. Maybe you think differently. Maybe you like this episode. Tell me all your thoughts in the comment section below and what you hope to see from the rest of the Boruto anime series. Thank you guys for watching this review. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more anime reviews. Make sure to like the video. I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay Dandel, baby.